Let me show you how to check if the tumbler inside of the dryer is tumbling or not. Set the timer on any setting that the dryer is supposed to be tumbling on. Open the dryer door and activate the door switch by pressing and holding the switch actuator in. Press the push to start switch to get the dryer running. As you can see, the dryer tumbler is not tumbling. If the motor is running okay, but the tumbler is not tumbling, most likely the problem is a broken belt. Let me show you how to install a belt on your Whirlpool, Kenmore, Estate, KitchenAid, or Roper gas or electric dryer. Disconnect your electric or gas dryer from the wall outlet. Remove these screws under the lint filter cover. Place a spatula between the top and front panels and pry it out to unhook the top panel from the holding clips. Lift the top panel and lean it against the wall. As you can see here, the belt is broken. All you can see is the mark of the belt. Turn the tumbler by hand until the screws from one of the baffles are lined up like this. Remove this screw. Get a piece of wire coat hanger and cut it a little longer than these 2 points so you could bend the ends, like this. Hook one end of the wire to the cabinet and the other end hook it up to the hole on the baffle that you removed the screw from. This will hold the tumbler in place while you install the new belt. Use a small screwdriver like this to disconnect the wire harness on the door switch. You will need to remove these 2 screws to remove the front panel. Go ahead and remove the screws. Lift the front panel from each corner to disengage the panel from the bottom hooks and then remove the panel. This is the reason that I use a coat hanger wire. It holds the drum in place while you're replacing the belt. Place the belt over the tumbler. Align it with the mark on the tumbler that the old belt left behind. This is the way that the belt should look on the tumbler when installed right. And this is the way that the belt should look on the tumbler when installed wrong. So make sure you got it the right way. Set the idle pulley in place and hold it with your right hand. Grab the belt with your left hand and place it over the wheel and through the idle pulley like this. Push the idle pulley with your left hand and with your right hand place the belt on the motor pulley. That is the way to install the belt on the motor pulley. Make sure that when you install the front panel, you hook it to the bottom holding clips first. Also, make sure that the tumbler rides on the felt bearing on the front panel and go ahead and screw the holding screws. Tighten the 2 front panel holding screws. Now if you're using a power tool like I'm doing, just be careful you don't strip the screw hole. Connect the door switch to the wire harness. Remove the holding wire from the tumbler and install the baffle holding screw. Again, if you're using a power tool, be careful you don't strip the hole on the baffle. Lower the top panel and push down on it to engage the holding clips. Install the 2 screws under the lint filter cover. Set the timer on 60 minutes on the time dry cycle. Plug your electric or gas dryer into the wall outlet. Open the dryer door and turn the door switch on by pushing and holding it in. Press the push to start switch. If the dryer starts tumbling, you did a good job. That's all it takes to replace the belt on a dryer that is made by Whirlpool. Set the idle pulley in place and hold it with your right hand. Grab the belt with your left hand and place it over the wheel and through the idle pulley like this. Push the idle pulley with your left hand and with your right hand place the belt on the motor pulley. That is the way to install the belt on the motor pulley.